Hey guys, James Wolf, and today is another episode of Nancy Drew. This time it is not Curse of Black Moormounder. That series is coming to an end quite soon. Actually, this one is Ransom of the Seven Ships. I don't know much more to say than that. This one, my mouse will work. There we go. Script book. This is number 20 in the series. We finished this one. Oh, we finished this one. This one. Alright, before I continue on this thing, let's get into the case.
Leave it to Bess to enter an online sweepstakes and wind up winning a 5-day vacation in the Bahamas. Naturally, she invited her cousin George and me to go with her, and naturally we said yes. As luck would have it, Dad and I have to go to a father-daughter banquet on the day the vacation begins, which means I'm going to have to arrive a day late. But the ecotourism resort where we're staying sounds very cool, and the island is so remote you can only get there by float plane. White sand beaches, turquoise waters, and tropical sunshine, here we come.
But this is a Nancy Drew game, so all of that is going to be shoved to the side by the fact that someone has either been kidnapped, killed, or something has been severely stolen. Alright. Go Nancy Drew. Junior detective, as always. So River Heights is in Chicago. Didn't know that. Could never have told you that. Okay, she gets off the main plane at Miami and takes a float plane out to the island.
There it is. Dread Isle.
It looks so small.
It'd take you a while to get anywhere down there on foot, I can tell you that. Unless you're super athletic.
How often do you fly charters out here?
Your two friends, the ones I flew out here yesterday, they were my first passengers in weeks.
Pretty isolated, huh?
Granted, a lot of these places shut down during the summer on account of hurricanes. But even when it's not storm season, I guarantee you, that island down there is pretty much a ghost town.
There's George. Hi, slow down. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, hold on.
George?
Stop. No, don't go. Stop. No, come back. Come back.
George?
What the hell's going on?
What are you doing?
I was trying to stop him. We need help.
Why? What's happened?
Bess has been kidnapped.
And when I woke up this morning, Bess's bed hadn't been slept in, and there was no sign of her. She never came back from going to watch the sunset. Here's the note the Gibsons left. I knew I should have gone with her, but I was just so tired. This is all my fault.
It is not your fault, George. The Gibsons, they're the people who own the resort?
Yes, but there's no sign of them either.
Bess, George, and Nancy, welcome to Dread Isle. We apologize for not being here to greet you. We've taken the boat out as conditions for deep sea fishing are better than they've been in months. We'll be back by morning, but please make yourselves at home. In the meantime, you absolutely must take the golf carts out to Sangria Beach to watch the sunset. It will be the most magnificent thing you've ever seen. We guarantee it. The Gibsons.
And here's the note I found from the kidnappers. They obviously knew you were coming.
It sure looks that way.
Nancy.
Wonder who El Toro is.
He was the Spanish captain of a fleet of 7 ships that sank near Dread Isle about 300 years ago. There's something about him in those books over there.
If I can continue, George. You're right. Anyway, Nancy, we've got your friend. To get her back unharmed, you need to do something for us to find El Toro's treasure. But first, you have to go. You have to follow the directions to something else that's buried. If you're as smart as they say, you'll find it in no time. Go to Shark Cove, then follow the 15 men to a dead man's chest. Each object tells you how many paces to walk in the direction directly opposite it. This chart tells you how much further to walk once you get to your final destination. Dig in front of your feet.
Have you seen anyone else on the island at all?
No, but then we really didn't have time to explore yesterday because we arrived so late, and I've been in here ever since I found that ransom note. I've been trying to get this satellite phone to work so we can call for help. So far, no luck. I feel so useless.
You can do it, George. Just keep at it. In the meantime, I'm going to look around. Maybe go out to this Sangre Beach place.
Bess took the only golf cart that worked. That one that's still here needs water or something. Anyway, keep me posted.
Okay, so there was a small hiccup with the audio. And this is the first time we're seeing Bess
This
and
closet
George.
has a pretty sophisticated lock on it.
Probably to keep out nosy guests. Oh, no offense.
My mouse is randomly stopping working. My mouse randomly stops working. That's what I should have said. It's just diving supplies. I don't need to worry about it right this second. Hey!
Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Stay back!
It's okay. My name's Nancy Drew. What's your name?
Cuckoo's my name. Talking's my name.
Cuckoo. That's weird. You look just like this bird I met in England named Lulu.
Grandma Lulu. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Grandma Lulu.
You like being here all by yourself?
Cuckoo want fruit. 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 Monkey see, monkey do. Cuckoo want fruit. Fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. Cuckoo want fruit.
Okay.
It freaked out like that with me, too. Probably tired of eating birdseed, too.
Cuckoo want fruit.
You've made that painfully clear. I'll see what I can do.
I love the fact the bird is just so sad, and all it wants is a piece of fucking fruit. Warning: low water level. Do not use until battery water levels are at 100%. Distilled water only.
Locked. Maybe the Gibsons kept the key at the front desk. Looks like this thing needs a battery. Looks like this needs to be put together.
Sharks are your friends.
Sharks are your friends. No, they ain't. Who the fuck told you that?
Water, water everywhere.
Yes, water everywhere. I don't know. I'll get it when I have the...
We're in a tropical paradise.
Have you got something?
Yeah, the sneaking suspicion that this whole thing, the contest Bess won, the trip here, the note from the Gibsons, I think it was all just a big ploy to capture one or both of you so someone could force me to find this treasure for them.
That's so diabolical. Who would do something like that?
Someone who doesn't much like me, maybe?
Well, let's see. If we take the number of crooks you've busted in the course of solving a mystery, factor in their friends, relatives, and co-conspirators, and add to that all the people out there who don't much like anyone, we're down to what? Like 1,000 people?
You're right. The only way we're going to find out who it is by finding Bess.
You think the Gibsons are in on it?
No, I don't. My guess is they closed up for a couple of weeks so they could visit the mainland or something. They probably have no idea what's going on.
So, Bess is gone, our cell phones don't work, and we're trespassing. The hits just keep coming.
I already know who it is. I think I've solved this entire game once. I know who it is. It's a guy you bust. I haven't solved it yet on my own time. And so I'm probably going to be playing it after this one, but we'll have to wait and see.
Have you by any chance seen the key to the shed outside?
I've seen a key. I'm not sure if it's the key. Here, try it and see if it works.
Thanks.
Anything else?
I need a 9-volt battery. Have you come across any?
I'll keep my eyes open, but you may be out of luck.
Alright, whatever.
We both better keep working.
See ya, Nance.
I believe this is the first time, I don't know if I've said this yet, but I do believe this is the first time we've seen George.
Must be where they store the sails.
No shit, Nancy! Holla fucking Luya. Description of use. Each of the 6 batteries in a cart must be filled to precisely 100 milliliters. One press of the button dispenses 60 milliliters of water equally into any open tubes. The flow of water to individual tubes can be turned on or off by flipping tube switch. The water reservoir contains 300 milliliters of water. 300 milliliters of distilled water, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. That one's got 100.
should do it.
There we go. Normally that that would take me, I don't know, an hour, and that would take me about an hour, and the walkthrough, but Shark Cove, yay!
I'm not going to be able to dig anything up without a shovel.
And you can see a top-down view of Nancy, which I like, because it gets us one step closer to seeing what she looks like. Yay. There's the, by the way, that's Bess's golf.
Bess! Bess! Bess? Bess! Whoa!
Who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for someone.
Who?
A friend, Bess Marvin. She disappeared last night.
There is no Bess Marvin here.
Look, do you think you could let me down? It'd be a whole lot easier to talk if the blood weren't rushing to my head. Ow!
Sorry.
But that's her shoe and the golf cart she was driving. Are you sure you didn't see the people who kidnapped my friend?
I was fishing last night, far down the beach. I see no kidnappers. I hear no kidnappers.
Didn't you look around after you saw her golf cart?
I do not see this cart until just now.
What did you say your name was again?
My name is Johnny Roll. I am from Kingston, Jamaica. I have come here to fish and to be alone. When I'm tired of fishing and being alone on this island, I will go to another. That is my story. There is no more to say.
How come you're so intent on being alone?
That is my business. Why do you ask all these questions?
I'm just nosy.
I come here because I do not like nosy people. And I am not alone on this island. There are monkeys. They like to steal things. What they cannot steal, they destroy. One day I find them in my boat, tearing up whatever they can. As I am chasing them away, one bites me. These monkeys are dangerous. They have ruined the motor of my boat. I cannot go anywhere until it is fixed. That is why I set the snare to catch them before they do more damage. There are other people on the island as well.
There are? Where are they? Who are they? Tell me everything you know.
I only see them sometimes when I am fishing. Always from a distance, moving through the trees. 3, maybe 4 men. They do not bother me, I do not bother them. But if this changes, as you saw, I am ready for them.
What about a phone or a two-way radio? Do you have one?
I have none of these things. You go now. I can tell you nothing more, nor can I help you.
I'll go, but I'll be back. You can pretty much count on it.
Do as you like.
Do I have her flip-flop now? I do not. It's a pretty nice boat. Why can't I return the golf cart? It's not that far of a drive. Or walk, for that matter.
A pulley's missing. Some kind of animal ran off with one of those pulleys.
A monkey.
Looks like whatever it was has an extra toe.
Yeah, monkeys, Nancy. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this one off here before I freak out on Nancy. I'm gonna return to the come on. Where is... I know everything sort of runs in a giant loop. The island just sort of runs in a loop. You know what? I'm going to pull off here. And I'm going to leave you guys off here. In the next episode, we're going to continue on. And see what we can find. But as for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I shall catch you guys in the next video. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.